Hello, this is She Said. Welcome to my channel. I would appreciate it if you all would like, subscribe, make a comment, share out the videos. I appreciate it. I'm just getting in from work. I went to work. They didn't have any work that I wanted to do. So I said, well, let me come on home because we have been, I can't see y'all at all. Can't even see me. Much better. I was in revival all weekend. Life changing. It was absolutely wonderful. Let me let down the window so we can get some air circulating in here. I just wanted to make a video because I didn't make one on Saturday. I made an extra one during the week, but I didn't put that first one up because I didn't. I had a reason for not putting it up. But anyway, I wanted to say hi to you all. Hope you had a wonderful weekend, a wonderful, safe weekend. And as I said, we were in revival all weekend, and we had a wonderful time. And it's just almost unexplainable in words. When the Holy Spirit comes into a place, when you invite him in and he comes in and you can tangibly feel him, that is something. When you're praising God and he comes to see, oh, look at my kids, they praising me. That's something. When people are getting delivered from things such as alcoholism, drugs, other bad behaviors, we don't have to say everything. That's something. God is real. He's good. He's wonderful. He's magnificent. And we can just go on and on and on about the goodness of God and his goodness toward us. I'm going to have to turn the air on because it is really hot. Sorry about the noise. That's my air conditioner. I was thinking, I just wanted to say hey to y'all. How you doing? Hope everything is going well with you. And I want to speak Psalms 91 over each and every one of you. If you don't know what that is, go look it up. Psalms 91. Read it and claim that for yourself, because I claim that for you and for myself. And I have a friend. She's just the dearest, sweetest person. We went to high school together. We were friends in high school, but life separates you. She went her way, I went mine. She went to college, I went into the military. And every now and then we catch up with each other and, oh, girl, yes, this and that, and the other. And with her little bitty self, her little bitty frame, she had 4 children. With my big old wide hips, I had 1 child. So anyway, I claim hers as mine. I'm auntie. And I don't know what her relationship would be with my son. That's between them, you know. And I know she prays for him. I know she does, and I pray for her children also. And girl, you know who you are. She's gonna watch this. So anyway, I just wanted to say that I love my friend, and she knows it. If she don't know it, she better know it. I appreciate her so much for praying for me, checking on me when I had Rona. When Rona came to visit, she was checking on me and praying for me and believing God for my life, because I prayed and I said, Father God, if I go to sleep and I don't wake up, I ain't mad at you. That's how awful I felt. But when you got somebody that will call and check on you, I mean, she's in Texas, all the way in Texas, and she would call and she would check on me, see how I'm doing. Oh, she got me one day. She scared me. I was more scared of her than Rona, because she said, go to the doctor now. You should have seen me getting myself up out of this house. I didn't feel like driving. I had to go to the west side. I don't like driving on the west side. I just don't. I drove over to the west side. I found the place. I was on time because I was getting it down that highway. And I took the swab and all that kind of stuff. And of course, it came back positive. It wasn't like an on the spot type of thing. They called me and told me it was positive. So I did what I needed to do as far as my job and all of that. And I had a nurse practitioner who is my primary. And I actually have two nurse practitioners, one at one place, one at another one. And this lady, she wasn't smart, because it's not a smart thing to act the way she was acting. She said, it was nice of you to let us know that you could have potentially infected us with COVID. And I'm like, who she thinks she talking? I said, listen, I did what I was supposed to do. When I found out I had COVID, I contacted HR at my job and the health department, and they did what they were supposed to do, which was contact you and everybody and everything. They did what they did. But I guess it's back to the last conversation we had. Some people, they just don't know. They don't know that they're being rude. They don't know that they're being ignorant. They don't know that they hurt people's feelings. And then when somebody says something to them, that's a whole different story. I remember when she told me, she asked me a question. She said, did I tell you about how my husband gave me COVID? What? I didn't want to hear it. I said, no, you didn't. She said, well, there was a guy at his job, and this and that, and the other, and he got COVID, and he had it for 3 days, and he didn't tell nobody. Then he gave it to all the guys, and then they brought it home to their families, and I was going to go home to visit my parents, and I had put the dog in boarding, and now the dog's in boarding, and we couldn't even go to see my parents. Okay, you need to be talking to your husband about that, not me. It ain't none of my business. And she went off on me because she thought that I gave her. I didn't have COVID when I went to see her for what I went to see her for. I didn't have COVID. I got COVID. I'm going to tell you where I believe I got COVID from, because you look back over your life, see what was going on, what was happening. I went to a coffee shop. I'm not going to name it, but people around this area would know it if I said it. I went to the coffee shop, and I remember this girl's hands because her nails were painted yellow, real pretty colored yellow. And I complimented her on her nails. How did I see her nails? That clearly, she didn't have gloves on. She touched my cup, I touched my cup. I drank out of the cup. That is probably how I got COVID. I don't know. But that's the only thing I could come up with. So, anyway, I don't even know why I'm telling y'all this. Well, y'all friends and family, come on in. And welcome. You're welcome to listen to my stories and my rants and whatever else going on over here. So I'm just saying, my friend stuck with me, even though she was in Texas. She stuck with me through all of that, praying for me, reminding me to get up and get some water. Did you take a shower? Okay, now the shower situation, that's a whole other story. It ain't too lovely. I was so sick that all I was doing was sleeping, waking up to go to the bathroom, getting back in the bed, and going back to sleep. I would get up at night, and I would go to the kitchen, and I would get water, and I would heat up some soup, and I would put soup in a bowl, and I would get some cling wrap, wrap it up from what I didn't eat, and then when I woke up again, I would eat the soup. It was cold, but I ate it anyway. And I was thinking, well, maybe I should have put it in the refrigerator, because I don't know how long I was sleeping for. I really don't. So the shower situation. I don't know how many days that I slept and didn't get a shower because I had no energy at all. None. And me getting up going to get something to eat was a struggle. Another friend of mine, I used to work for her. She was my supervisor when we worked in an office. Can't think of what kind of office it was. It had to do with home inspection. They would inspect your home. Anyway, I'm not gonna worry about it. Um, I worked for her, and she said I'm getting ready to cook, and I cook for the week. And she told me everything that she was cooking, and I said, "Baby, I'm sorry. I don't want anything. I promise you, I'm not hungry. I don't want to." She said, "Well, you gotta eat. So what do you want?" Me and Michael, well, Michael has transitioned too. It wasn't from COVID. Mm-mm. Anyway, she said, "We're gonna bring some food to you. What do you want?" So I said, "Okay, bring me one chicken meal and one spaghetti meal." And she said, "You sure you don't want more than that?" I said, no, I don't. This chicken leg was so big. Oh my. I ate off that chicken leg for 3 days. She had vegetables to go on the side and all that kind of stuff. Just good, healthy, home cooked food. And then she had spaghetti. I said, I'll take a spaghetti. And I forced myself. I ate off the spaghetti for like 2 days, and I forced myself to finish it because I needed something. I lost so much weight. When I went back to work, they said, a couple people said this, if I didn't know any better, I think he was on that stuff. I'm like, stuff? What stuff? What you talking about? Then it hit me. Kind of slow, but I ain't that slow. Okay. Another friend said, he said, "I'm glad you lost weight if that's what you wanted to do, but he said something about, I hope it was from a lifestyle change and not something else." And I'm like, did both of these guys, I called them my brothers. And they were saying that. I was getting upset. I was like, how in the world would they think that I was doing some stuff? I don't do that. Anyway, so that was another part of it. It was just a lot of stuff. It was hurtful. I was tired. It took me the longest to get my muscle movement back right. I had to go to a okay, I can't pronounce it. Musculoskeletal professional person to give me exercises to do so that I could move correctly. Okay, so anyway, now my posture is so ugly. First of all, something you may not have known about me, I have a curvature in my spine. So my one shoulder sits up, well, I can tell here, you may not be able to tell, but one shoulder sits up. See, this one is higher than this one. And now my posture is bent forward and my head is bent forward. So when I'm walking and I see myself, I'm like, oh my God, who is that? That's me, looking decrepit. But I'm not going to stay that way. I'm going to do my little exercise. I'm going to try my best to straighten up. And if I don't, at least I put in the effort and I tried. So anyway, what else can I tell y'all? Oh, yesterday I was out here and I was talking to a friend on the phone, and I saw Puxatawny Phil on the porch. Somebody's on the porch now. It's either Mrs. Puxatawny or some of their kids, and that's what I want to tell you. Mr. and Mrs. Puxatawny had babies. They had 3 of them. While one of the adults ran out into the street and ran away, the other one was in the yard foraging with the babies. And then they got through foraging and they made their way up to the porch because they get to their home through the porch. So I was like, oh, I'd like to show that to y'all, but I was talking to my friend. I don't know how to just do that while I'm talking on the phone and stuff. making a movie video. Anyway, I don't know how to do that. So we all missed out on Puxatawny and the crew. And that's not their first set of babies. I'm sure there are other babies who are grown up, but I just want to know, where did they go? Do they move out of the territory or what? Because I be seeing. I see them. I see animals everywhere, and I'm thinking that maybe they're related to him or her or them or whatever. So anyway, I don't know. All I know is there's a lot of animals in the hood, in the neighborhood. It's like y'all are in city limits, and this is not country, and I don't understand why y'all hanging out here. I don't get it, but they do. And there's been other animals, nocturnal and daytime animals, and animals walking down the alley that you just didn't think you would see them, because we are in the middle of the city. We're not on the outskirts, where, like, out in the county. We're not that's not where I live. So anyway, a lot of stuff going on around here, and I just wanted to say hey and see how y'all are doing. And I I don't know. I'm tired for one thing, and I can't really see myself because there's a glare on my glasses. Y'all can't see my eyes, and if you can, I'm surprised. But I can't see my eyes. I know they're there. Okay, there I can see my eyes now. All right, here. You know what? Glasses are dirty. That's why. They dirty. Uh, anyway, I am. I'm very, very tired from the weekend, but it was a blessed, wonderful. I was just rejoicing in God, my Father, just just thanking Him, and I was thanking people for making it happen for us. It was a wonderful revival. A lot of people got saved. They got filled with the Holy Spirit. They got delivered from things, and I thank God for that. And we were just, we were keeping different. I was keeping different hours. I don't know what everybody's doing while I'm at work. I don't know what they're doing. I know they're going to church on certain nights and at certain times and such, but I am not used to that, because because timings, they're all different. So I did a lot this weekend. I'm glad that I was able to participate. I'm glad for the people that I got to talk to. I was glad for the new people I got to meet. I got some hugs. Um, I saw people I hadn't seen in a long time. Remember I was telling you about my mama's friends who still living? I saw my mama's friend. Yep, saw my mama's friend. And she looked the same, except for she cut all her hair off. And I told her I'm getting ready to do the same thing. I'm getting ready to do it again. And she said, "Why you want to cut it off?" Because I want it off. I want fresh stuff. The enemy is not gonna stop me. He's not gonna make me ashamed of how I'm made and what happens to me and stuff like that. I'm not gonna be ashamed of any of that. Now, I'm not gonna just come on here without my scarf on and my hair ain't did up and stuff, or without a wig or something like that on. But um, I'm doing that for me. The little things that I'm doing that for me. I'm not doing that to win the approval of anybody, or to have somebody give me a compliment, say, "Oh, you look so nice." Well, it's always good when somebody tells you you look nice. It makes you feel good, and I appreciate it when somebody says something like that to me. But that's not what I'm doing it for. I'm not doing it so that somebody can compliment me. I do it so that I can feel good about myself and my that don't even look right. Okay, well, anyway. But that's a whole nother story too. And I don't know if my eyes are drooping or what's going on, but I feel like they're at half mast. And I think that I should go on in the house and put in another load of clothes and finish folding up clothes and just lay down for, or just take a nap. Mm, I probably should have stayed at work and just I probably should have stayed to see if they had anything that I wanted to do. But I just said, let me out of here. I went to work, to work, and then I said, they don't need me in this area. I'm going home. My friend, she went home too. The other friend, she stayed. And that's fine. Everybody do what you got to do. Everybody do what you need to do. I feel like I need a little more rest. So that's what I'm going to do. So you all have a wonderful, blessed, restorative rest, restorative, health giving rest. And I'm going to go in here and try to give me a little bit of that myself. And I'm going to drink some water, a lot of water. Water's necessary. Y'all stay hydrated as best you can. If you can, get you some filtered water. If you can't, and the water you have is all you have to drink, drink it. Drink it over a soda or something like that. Or you could boil your water and cool it off and drink it. Or you can boil your water, make some tea and drink that. Just stay hydrated, okay? I will be talking to y'all later. Y'all have a wonderful, 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 okay? Love you. Bye bye.